These are the 7 books that I finished last week, and I listened to 2 of them. The biggest, chunkiest book that I finished last week, and I finished it in like 16 hours, was the Primal of Blood and Bone. That was crazy. It was so unnecessarily long. Look, I love this world. I gave it 4 stars because I love it, but because the plot wasn't really going anywhere, and there was a bunch of stuff with like Poppy and Castillo and Kieran that was getting on my nerves, and like you could have taken half of this stuff out and just tossed it to the side, it would still been a great book. I want to also give it like 2 stars for that. I mostly agree with everybody else has been saying, just with the whole Castillo being kind of annoying and Poppy not saying what's on her mind, and Kieran not even being in the picture. The saddest thing for me about this book was the scene with Jadis. I didn't cry anywhere else in this book but with Jadis. But I have so many more thoughts. There's so many questions. Another book that I really did enjoy was The Second Death of Locke. I just have to say that the male main character, Kier, felt just very bland to me. Like, he was just nice and like that was it. This is like a friends to lover type of book, and I don't know if the second book is gonna still be about them because it feels like the story wrapped up in this book already. And I also finished Anathema, which was another chunky book. Now, I am not a horror girl, so the horror aspects I gave like a 2-star, but the plot itself was really good. And I really do like Zavander. It's just like the horror elements were just not it for me. But I understand that this was a gothic horror, and I did give it a try, and I will be reading the second book too. I read Hot for Slayer. So this was like a little cute novella, and I recommend it. There's a bunch of other novellas that the other authors have written that are like collection story. I'm not interested in any of them, but this one was good. I read Billion Dollar Ransom by James Patterson. This is a typical James Patterson book. Like, if you want something fast-paced and twisty, this is it, but like, that's it. And then I listened to the second book in the Night Angel trilogy. This was good. The world definitely got darker, and there's a lot of like teenage like angst and lust in this book, but I will be going on to the third book because I do want to see how it wraps up. And I also listened to The Grave Artist, which is a mystery like crime series. First book was called Fatal Intrusion, and the second one was great too. This is the series Heron and Sanchez. Highly recommend if you're looking for like a fast-paced mystery on Audible. For this week, I'm definitely gonna get to Eldritch, and I'm thinking of reading The Night and the Moth finally. I've just been putting that off for so long.